Imagine looking back at your 20s, wishing you'd made different choices. What if you could avoid the biggest mistakes and set yourself up for success instead of regret? Today, I'm going to show you 5 common mistakes that hold most men back and how you can avoid them. Because the choices you make now will shape who you become in the next decade. So, if you want to be in the top 1%, listen closely. Your 20s are like a testing ground. Every mistake or wise decision can have ripple effects across your entire life. Point 1. Not prioritizing health. Let's get real. Ignoring your health now can lead to a world of regret later. Maybe you think, I'll get serious about fitness later. I'm young, I can bounce back. But here's the truth. Neglecting health early sets you up for chronic issues that can haunt you for years. Think about it. How will it feel when you're 35 and out of breath just from climbing stairs? Your future self is counting on you to start today. Quick question. Are you working out? Or are you just convincing yourself that your diet of caffeine and adrenaline counts as active lifestyle? If you start building habits now, you're laying the foundation for a strong, resilient body. Which leads us to the next mistake that might be lurking in your 20s. Point 2. Ignoring financial discipline. Money freedom isn't just for the rich, it's for those who build discipline young. When you're in your 20s, it's easy to think that payday splurges and debt don't matter. But every dollar you save and invest now has the potential to multiply over time. Here's a question. Would you rather have freedom in your 30s or keep living paycheck to paycheck? Side note. If you've ever paid $7 for coffee, just remember, that's one less dollar your 30-year-old self has to buy his dream car. Money is just one aspect of self-control, though, which brings us to another trap that's incredibly easy to fall into. Point 3. Wasting time on superficial relationships. Your relationships in your 20s will shape you. Sure, friendships and dating can be fun, but it's easy to invest too much time in people who don't contribute to your growth. Ask yourself, are the people around you pushing you forward or pulling you back? If you're hanging out with guys who are more interested in video games than their goals, it might be time to question, are they really adding to your life? Think about what happens when you start surrounding yourself with people who inspire you. The results might just shock you. Speaking of inspiration, let's move on to one of the most overlooked mistakes people make. Point 4. Fearing failure and avoiding risks. Playing it safe might seem like a smart move, but here's the truth. Every success story has a foundation of failure. If you avoid risks, you miss out on the lessons that come from them. Imagine reaching 30 and realizing you've never pushed yourself. You've never truly tested your limits. That's a terrifying feeling. Let's face it, if you don't fail at least once, are you even trying? Failure is a badge of honor. Wear it proudly. As you're taking risks and pushing yourself, there's one final mistake that can sneak up on you. Point 5. Not developing self-discipline. Self-discipline is like a superpower. The sooner you learn to control your time, emotions, and habits, the closer you are to achieving anything you want. Here's the thing. Without self-discipline, every other lesson you've learned here falls apart. It's the glue that keeps everything together. So, ask yourself, are you going to control your day or let it control you? Avoiding these 5 mistakes will put you miles ahead of where most men are by their 30s. So, start building a life that you'll look back on with pride. If you're ready to take things further and see what it takes to be in the top 1%, check out our next video, What Top 1% Men Do. This is where the real transformation begins. Don't miss it.